Civil War is a 2024 dystopian thriller film written and directed by Alex Garland. In a U.S. Civil War, an authoritarian government battles secessionists. The Western forces from Texas and California threaten Washington. War photographer Lee, journalist Joel, and mentor Sammy plan to interview the president. Sammy joins Lee and Joel to reach the front line in Charlottesville. Young photojournalist Jesse Cullen also joins them after a bombing in New York. After leaving the city, the group encounters armed men at a gas station. Jesse witnesses the men torturing alleged looters at a car wash. Lee intervenes by taking a photo that de-escalates the situation. Later, the group witnesses secessionist militiamen attacking a loyalist-held building. Lee mentors Jesse, recognizing her talent as a war photographer. They stay at a refugee camp and pass through a town where residents ignore the war. In a sniper battle at a fair, Jesse's courage and photography skills grow, desensitizing her to violence. Jesse asks Lee if he would photograph her death, and he agrees. While driving, the four encounter two Hong Konger reporters they know, Tony and Bohai. Tony and Jesse switch vehicles before Bohai drives off ahead with Jesse in his car. The others catch up to find the pair held at gunpoint by unknown uniformed militia who are burying civilians in a mass grave. Sammy stays behind as the other three approach to negotiate their release, but the leader of the militia executes both Bohai and Tony for not being American. Sammy later saves the others by ramming the group's truck into the militia members, but he is mortally wounded. Traumatized, the remaining three arrive at the Charlottesville WWF base and find most loyalists have surrendered, leaving Washington, D.C. undefended except for fanatic remnants of armed forces and Secret Service. Joel drunkenly blames Sammy's death, while Lee consoles Jesse that Sammy would have wanted to die on the job. Lee struggles to document Sammy's death, deleting a photo she took of his body. The trio joins WWF in D.C. Jesse risks her life for photos. Lee battles fatigue. WWF breach White House. Trio goes in with soldiers. Secret Service firefight. Jesse saves Lee, continues. Soldiers seize president. Joel gets quote. Soldiers pose with president's body.